Welcome to Craftastrophe. Today we are going to make a ball with some candy corn. So basically what we're going to do is make a little centerpiece that you can put like on your kitchen table or in your hallway or living room, wherever you want. And it's basically going to be a ball with candy corn sticking out. So it's a little starburst. So it's like the sun with the rays around it. So it's a starburst. First, what we're going to do is paint the styrofoam ball. And I'm going to use orange to paint. And it doesn't have to be perfect because we'll be putting the candy corns around it. And it seems to not like the paint. So I'm just going to paint it the best that I can. And I've also heard of people using the spray, paint spray. So that would be another option too, which would be an outdoor activity. So you would need to go outside and paint your balls with that. Looks like I'm going to be using a lot of paint. So you'll want to put your paint on your little paint tray. Just put a whole bunch in there and then do a big glob at a time. And then just kind of push it in and soak it in so that it stays in there. And don't worry about the styrofoam coming off. There's little loose pieces everywhere. So it's not a big deal for it to come off. You can use whatever size ball you want. I decided to use a small one. So there's bigger balls, there's really huge ones, there's tiny itty bitty little ones. So I just decided to use this size because it seemed like it'd be the best for a beginner trying to do this craft here. Almost done. We have a little smidge left to put on here. Just spread it and then pound it. Kind of just like push it in with your little sponge brush. Use as much as you can in here. Okay, so we have our little orange ball. I'm gonna just do a little touch-ups here. Just make sure that it gets put all the way around. Now we just have to wait for it to dry, and once it's dry, we can do the next step. Now that we got the ball nice and dry, we're going to use these candy corns here. So basically you're gonna pick out the ones that have the full rectangle here. And we're going to use a hot glue gun to glue it to the ball. So basically what we're gonna do is just go like this. And as soon as the hot glue gun is ready and hot, we can start gluing this on. So we're gonna do little pieces of glue here. And then we're gonna do one way all the way around. So the glue dried already. So we need a fresh piece of glue that's not dry. And don't worry about putting a whole bunch on there because the more you put on there, the more it'll stick. So we do that. And then now we're gonna do the next spot. Just kind of make it so that it stays so that it'll dry properly and not slide down the hole. And be careful with the hot glue gun because it is very hot and it might hurt your hands. So just like this, you're doing all the pieces all together, and we're gonna make sure that they stick. And some of these are gonna fall off because the glue, the heat and the glue just kind of make it dissipate a little bit. So just be careful how you put it on and make sure that you put enough on there so it stays. Just go all the way around the whole entire circle. So now we have the first set around all the way. So That's looking pretty cool. So now we're gonna do another round around, and basically do the same thing. And we're just gonna put a few more on here, on each side, and then we'll have our Starburst. So you take your glue, stick it on there like that. And then now we're gonna do it on this side here like this. So we're gonna just kind of make it in the middle, and we're gonna go around this side like that. And feel free with your own creativity of how you want to do it. You can make it all sorts of different ways. You can do different designs and angles and all that sort of thing. So whatever your mind takes you to, just do it that way. And this craft is a little tedious, but you can use your creativity to make it however you want, and it looks pretty cool. And then you want to make sure after each time of doing that that your candy corns are on there pretty tight, and if they're loose or anything, you want to pull it off and redo it. Oh, just like that one. We have to redo it. Put lots of glue on it. Make sure it stays together. This side is almost done. And then we'll just do the other side and it'll be completely done. Okay, so we got this side done here. So now we're gonna turn it around. Be very careful so that the candies don't break on there. Otherwise you do have to redo it. So now we're gonna do the other side, just like we did this first side. And one more piece, and we will be done. Okay, so here we have our craft. Like I said, if they fall off, just put them back together. Just be very careful with them, because if some start falling off, the other ones are gonna start falling off. Okay, so here we do. We have our craft, and it's all done. And so basically, if you have any little glue pieces that are pulling out, just pull them off. Just make sure that everything's all glued in properly, and pull off those extra little strings here. And voila, you have your little craft ball. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Please thumbs up, like, share, share with any of your other crafty friends. And thanks for watching, and see you next time.